Welcome to our in-depth technical analysis of DigitalBridge Group Inc., DBRG as of December 8, 2025. Today we're witnessing a truly remarkable event. DBRG has staged an explosive breakout, surging over 45% in a single day. This move has not only shattered previous resistance levels but also signaled a dramatic shift in the stock's technical outlook. In this video, we'll break down the key data points, what they mean for investors, and how to interpret the risks and opportunities ahead. Let's dive into the numbers and see what's driving this powerful trend. DBRG closed at $14.12, marking a massive shift in its technical landscape. The price has surged well above its long-term baseline, specifically the 200-day simple moving average SMA 200 at $10.53. This dramatic move signals a potential transition from a period of consolidation or even bearishness directly into what many would call a bull market. The stock is now trading above both the 50-day and 200-day moving averages, confirming a powerful breakout and a new phase for DBRG. Let's look at the risk thermometer for DBRG. The trend strength is undeniable. The stock is now trading well above both the SMA 50 $11.26 and SMA 200 $10.53. This confirms a powerful breakout. In terms of its 52-week position, DBRG has jumped to the 91.51 percentile of its range, putting it very close to its yearly high of $14.84. This kind of move is rare and signals a significant change in sentiment and momentum. DBRG's price action was nothing short of extraordinary, with a daily gain of 45.27%. What makes this move even more compelling is the massive volume that accompanied it. Trading volume reached 56 million shares, nearly 20 times the average of recent days. Such a spike in volume typically signals institutional buying or a major news-driven event, lending credibility to the breakout. The Chaikin AD oscillator is also positive, confirming that this rally is supported by substantial money inflow. Zooming in on the volume, DBRG's trading activity was off the charts. With over 56 million shares traded compared to the usual 2-3 million, this is a clear sign of major market participation. The Chaikin AD oscillator reading of over 13 million further confirms that this isn't just speculative trading, there's real accumulation happening. This kind of volume surge often precedes sustained moves, but it can also signal the peak of a buying frenzy. The price of DBRG at $14.12 has shattered all key resistance levels presented by the moving averages. It's now above the SMA 5, SMA 20, SMA 50, and SMA 200. This kind of bullish alignment is rare and often marks the beginning of a new uptrend. The shorter-term averages are curling up sharply, and if this level holds, we may soon see a golden cross when the SMA 50 crosses above the SMA 200, further reinforcing the long-term bullish thesis. Let's break down what bullish alignment means. When a stock's price is above all major moving averages, it's a sign that buyers are in control across all timeframes. The SMA 5, 20, 50, and 200 are all below the current price, which means recent momentum is strong and the longer-term trend is also supportive. This setup often attracts momentum traders and longer-term investors alike. A golden cross is a powerful technical signal that occurs when the 50-day moving average crosses above the 200-day moving average. This is often seen as a confirmation of a long-term bullish trend. With DBRG's shorter-term averages rising rapidly, a golden cross could be on the horizon if prices remain elevated. This would further reinforce the bullish outlook and could attract even more buying interest. Turning to momentum indicators, the Relative Strength Index (RSI) is at 75.97, which places DBRG firmly in overbought territory. This confirms the strong momentum behind the move, but it also serves as a warning that the stock is becoming technically expensive in the short term. The MACD, while still negative, has crossed above its signal line, creating a bullish crossover. The MACD histogram is rising, showing that bullish momentum is accelerating. The RSI, or Relative Strength Index, measures the speed and change of price movements. With a reading above 70, DBRG is considered overbought. This doesn't mean a reversal is imminent, but it does suggest that the stock may need to cool off or consolidate before moving higher. Overbought conditions often precede short-term pullbacks, especially after such a rapid ascent. The MACD, or Moving Average Convergence Divergence, is another key momentum indicator. While the MACD line is still negative, it has crossed above its signal line, which is a bullish sign. The MACD histogram is also rising, indicating that bullish momentum is building. This crossover often precedes further price gains, but it's important to note that the overall context, such as overbought RSI, should be considered. A hidden signal emerges from the stochastic RSI, which is maxed out at 100. This is extremely rare and indicates short-term exhaustion. Statistically, it's unusual for a stock to maintain this level without some form of consolidation or pullback. The price acceleration factor of 4.79 further highlights the speed and intensity of this move, suggesting that caution is warranted in the near term. The price acceleration factor, calculated at 4.79, measures how quickly the stock price is moving relative to its recent history. Such a high value is a red flag for potential volatility. While it reflects strong momentum, it also means the stock could be prone to sharp reversals or sudden corrections if sentiment shifts. A linear regression model estimates DBRG's fair value based on its recent trend at $10.25. The current price of $14.12 is a massive 37.81% above this regression line. This kind of deviation is an extreme statistical anomaly. While it reflects strong momentum, it also suggests the price is stretched and could be prone to mean reversion, possibly snapping back toward the $11.12 area in the future. When a stock trades far above its regression line, it's often a sign that the price is stretched. While this can persist in strong trends, it also raises the risk of a snapback or correction. For DBRG, the deviation is nearly 38%, which is statistically extreme. Investors should be aware that such moves often revert toward the mean over time, especially if momentum fades. Looking ahead to the next trading day, DBRG's closing price of $14.12 is well above the pivot point at $12.87. Given the extreme momentum and volume, the stock is likely to open with high volatility. It may gap up initially due to hype, but profit-taking is highly probable given the overbought conditions. This means traders should be prepared for rapid price swings and potential pullbacks. DBRG has cleared immediate resistance levels, setting its sights on new targets. The next major hurdle is resistance 1 at $16.09. Above that, the psychological $15 mark and the 52-week high of $14.84 will be tested. On the downside, immediate support is at the breakout gap, with $12.87 pivot and $12.09 upper Bollinger Band as the first lines of defense. A deeper pullback could test the $11.26 SMA 50 breakout zone. Volatility is a key consideration after such a dramatic move. The average true range ATR is at 0.778, but this likely understates the actual intraday volatility following the breakout. Based on the ATR, a conservative range estimate for the next session would be a high of $14.90 and a low of $13.34. However, real swings could be even wider, so traders should be cautious. The average true range ATR is a volatility indicator that measures the average range between high and low prices over a set period. With DBRG's ATR at 0.778, it suggests a typical daily swing of about 78 cents. However, after such a massive breakout, actual volatility could be much higher. ATR helps traders set stop losses and manage risk in fast-moving markets. Given the extreme move, chasing DBRG at these levels carries a high risk of a pullback. The stock is extremely overbought and trading nearly 38% above its regression mean. Investors should watch for a consolidation or a retest of the $12.80 zone before considering new entries. The breakout remains valid as long as the price holds above the $11.26 support. In summary, DBRG has executed a monster breakout, rising over 45% on massive volume. The technical trend has flipped to bullish, but the stock is extremely overbought and trading far above its statistical mean. While the breakout is valid, investors should be cautious and wait for a safer entry point. Watch for consolidation or a retest of lower support zones before making any moves. As always, manage your risk and stay informed.